It was a rainy Tuesday night in Brooklyn when Elena Carter gave birth to her daughter in the back seat of a yellow cab. No one talks about what pain does to a woman, how it splinters her soul and remakes her body in real time. The taxi driver, a middle-aged man named Luis Moreno, held her hand the whole way, his face pale as a ghost. She was only 19, trembling, soaked, and alone. She never named the father, never spoke of that night, only said it was complicated. And the world, as it often does, just moved on. Her daughter, Ava, grew up without a dad. No bedtime stories, no piggyback rides, just whispers behind closed doors and a mother who avoided mirrors. But secrets have weight, and some truths don't stay buried. Ava Carter, 17 years old, valedictorian, fierce and kind. She carried the world in her smile and 1,000 questions in her eyes. People loved her because she was light in dark places, but she always wondered, who am I really? Why does Mom cry in her sleep? One night, Ava finds an old photo tucked inside a book. A man, around 40, arm draped casually around a younger Elena. His eyes intense, his smile unsettling. On the back, for all the nights you stayed. No name, no date. She confronts her mother. Elena freezes. Elena, Ava pleads, is this my father? Elena says no, but her hands are shaking. Something in her tone is off. Ava knows lies when she hears them. She'd grown up decoding her mother's silence. Determined, Ava starts digging. She finds an old cell phone, dusty in a drawer. The battery, miraculously alive, holds only one video. A shaky, muffled recording of an argument. Elena, sobbing. The man from the photo yelling. One line pierces through the static. You said you'd never tell anyone. That baby isn't mine. You'll ruin me, Elena. And then her mother's voice, ragged and raw. She's yours. You know it. And I'm done protecting you. The man's name, Senator Richard Holbrooke. A name that echoed through New York like royalty. Untouchable, powerful, beloved. Ava's entire body turns cold. Her father, a politician and a monster. Senator Holbrooke built a legacy on family values, clean politics, and Sunday church photos. But Ava saw through it now. She saw the smirk behind the speeches, the chill beneath the charm. She starts showing up. Town halls, fundraisers, always in the crowd, always silent. He notices her. You look familiar, he says one day, extending a hand. I should, she replies, her voice a dagger wrapped in silk. I have your smile. The blood drains from his face. From that moment on, he watches her like a ghost that knows too much. Ava reaches out to a journalist, Eli McCann, an old-school reporter with ink-stained hands and a thirst for the truth. She gives him everything, the photo, the video, her birth certificate, and the truth her mother buried. They run the story on a Sunday. It spreads like wildfire. The public is stunned. The family man has an illegitimate child, conceived under coercion. Rumors of blackmail, abuse of power. Elena's trauma finally aired. The senator denies everything. He goes on air, says it's fake. That Ava's some girl chasing fame. Until a DNA test drops. Positive. 99.9% match. Holbrooke resigns in disgrace. His supporters vanish like mist. The media crucifies him. His wife leaves. His legacy torched. But Elena, she breaks down. The old trauma reawakens, dragging her into the depths. Ava, though, stands tall. She doesn't hate her mother, not even close. She now understands that silence can be armor, and survival isn't always loud. In a teary confrontation, Elena tells her, I wanted to protect you. From him. From the world. From the truth that made me feel filthy. But Ava hugs her. Ava starts a non-profit, the Yellow Seat Project, named after the cab where she was born. Its mission, help victims of abuse find their voices, even after years of silence. Elena joins her. Quiet, gentle, but brave. They speak at events. They visit schools. They show others what survival looks like when the world tries to silence you. And Luis, the cab driver? He becomes family. He never stopped caring. He held that baby once, and years later, he's still holding them together. Recluse. No cameras. No speeches. Just a man and the daughter he tried to pretend didn't exist. She says nothing at first, then hands him a photo, Elena holding baby Ava in the back seat of that cab. "I'm not here for revenge," she says. "I'm here because you don't define me anymore. And I needed you to know. I turned out better than you ever deserved." She walks out, head high. Voiceover kicks in. Some truths are born in silence. Others, in the back seat of a taxi. But when they rise, when justice finally speaks, it doesn't whisper. It roars. Life lesson here is, never underestimate the power of the truth, even if it takes years to surface. Silence can be protection, but justice is liberation. What we bury in shame can become the very root of someone else's strength.